This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Well, good evening once again. Donnie Johnson and Gary Deal. We're set to bring you tonight's second game. The Eastern View Cyclone boys against the Atlee Raiders in the Region 4B Tournament quarterfinals. Before we get started on talking about these two teams, let's go back to the girls' game that ended a few moments ago, which was won by Eastern View over Cortland 41-40. Gary, who scored what?
Well, for Eastern View, Donnie, Trinity Washington kind of did her thing tonight. She looked good out there, especially in the transition game and getting some very important layups. And she led Eastern View with 21. And McKenna Warren came up big as well with rebounding and scoring. She had 14. And for Cortland, it was about white neck the second half, basically. She kept shooting the ball, and like we always say, shooters got to shoot. And she kept shooting. She got hot and made about 4 out of 6 three-pointers and wound up with 12 points to lead Cortland.
All right, now we got the Eastern View boys against Atlee. Atlee comes from the Capital District, and the Raiders have a record of 10 wins and 13 losses. They defeated King George in the play-in game the other night by a score of 61-44. They're a senior-laden team. Atlee is in close to Mechanicsville. It's down near well, there's an exit right there off 95 just before you get on 295 in the Richmond area. So they play a lot of Richmond area schools, and they, like I said, they played another team that plays a lot of zone defense, and they're loaded with seniors, and Patrick Thornhill says they're pretty good.
Yeah, I also understand they have a couple good shooters too, in Axel and Rasso. So it should be an interesting night, Donnie.
Well, the winner again moves on. The loser is finished for this season, and of course the Eastern View Cyclones come in with a record of 19-1. Their only lost first game of the season to Albemarle, and they're led by 6'6" Corey Long and 6'6" Ricky Butler, and they've got a good supporting cast, good group off the bench, and this should be hopefully a really good ball game. If Corey Long can have his way down under, we should be in high cotton.
I agree, Donnie. Need some production out of Ricky Butler tonight, too. I'm hoping those two can play really well together, and I'm hoping that Ricky doesn't sit back and watch Corey go to work, that he needs to get in there and hustle like he did when a couple of those games that we saw in the last several games he had. He had some good games.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, with a great deal of pride, our national anthem. regional anthem. We're about set for the starting lineups for both teams to come out onto the floor. Hey, man, if the second game is as good as the first game, we are in for a treat.
Well, Eastern View needs to come out and be poised, and let's get started for the regionals. I mean, they need to have great player efficiency and really concentrate in this game tonight.
Yep, because if they don't win tonight, they are done for the season.
For Atlee, Drew Hollins starting, number 2, Shea Balderson. Number 12, Brady Rasso. Number 13, Rival Axel. And number 15, Bronson Davis.
And they're coached by Riley Axel.
For Eastern View, got Coach Patrick Thornhill and Jerome Pollard as his assistant.
Eastern View 19-1.
Senior, number 1, 6'6", Ricky Butler. Junior, number 2, Tyree Webster. Senior, 6'6", Corey Long.
And the heart of this team.
Number 10, DeMaio Hunter. Love the way he plays.
Oh, yeah.
21, Amari Robinson. Had some good games lately with scoring-wise. And when it gets right down to it, you got Robinson, Webster, and Hunter putting pressure on the ball, being great in transition, and Jace Jackson off the bench. That's what helps make this team go.
Right, you got the 2 guys down front, but they're no good unless you get the ball to them. All right, it will be Butler. He's going to be jumping. And for the Atlee Raiders, the jumper will be Riley Axel, 6'4". His father is the head coach. And he has a brother who just came up in the JV and is on the squad tonight. Tap control by Webster of Eastern View. Robinson will bring it down and set it up outside Webster. Cross-court pass. No good. Butler on the long one.
Hunter was attacking that offensive board, though. He's been coming up with a lot of offensive boards in recent games, and I love to see that.
Davis, 6'2", pulls it out. Balderson.
It's like Eastern View's in a man-to-man. That should speed the game up.
Hollins. Webster right on him. Eastern View playing a tight defense.
Putting a lot of pressure on the ball, Donnie. I like seeing that.
Axel puts it up and is fouled. Hunter's charged with a foul as Riley Axel will go to the line. 6'4" senior. Can't get the first one to go. Both teams going to have to get the jitters out here this early moments of the game. No score, minute gone. Axel's second shot is way off the mark.
Thornhill's got a set play here. Looks like I expect him to go down to Corey, try to get down low in the low post to him.
Robinson back out. Butler, the big man, running the offense from outside. Hunter for three. Short. Hollins for Atlee.
Eastern View still in the man-to-man.
Hollins. Three-point shot, no good. And a whistle.
There he is, Donnie. DeMaio Hunter.
Yep.
He's been getting 8 or 10 rebounds a game lately.
He makes things happen.
He hits those boards from the guard position. I love seeing that. I mean, I know I say it all the time, but
Oh, yeah.
he hustles. He hustles.
He does. Webster outside. Now we've got Butler going down low. Webster for two, and Eastern View takes the lead 2-0.
Well, I think we see what Atlee is going to do to Corey Long tonight. They triple teamed him.
Balderson double team. Axel. Cross court pass, Balderson.
Eastern View's putting a lot of pressure on that ball. I like seeing that tonight. That's going to speed this game up.
Through Hollins. In the corner, Axel for three. No. Rebound tapped up and in by Brady Rosso, 6'4" senior. And we're tied at 2.
Yeah, they double teaming Corey every time he gets the ball. Smart move.
Yes, it is. Robinson can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Riley Axel. Baseline, Hollins. Scramble, loose ball, and coming up with it is Corey Long.
Hunter again, forcing that turnover.
And there's Hunter outside. They're going to double team Long. Butler, well, they're double teaming him in the corner. They're collapsing on him. Webster for three. Can't get it. Hollins.
I think Ricky Butler's going to have to penetrate, go by his man, and make some things happen tonight.
Down in the baseline, Axel outside. Balderson. Axel in the left corner. Three-pointer is good. Drew Hollins. 5-2. Atlee takes the lead. Under 4 minutes in the first period. And there goes Corey Long, and he is fouled. If they can get him the ball and he can make his move toward the basket, he's going to draw some fouls.
He is, but they're triple teaming Corey. They don't want to see him come away with 18 or 20, 25 points tonight.
Not a shooting foul. Foul on the floor. Second team foul against Atlee. Way out front. And a steal. Axel can't hold on to it, so it will belong to Eastern View. Axel gets up there. He is way up there. He plays high for a 6'4" man.
I think you got to work it over to Butler and let him go one-on-one, penetrate, because he's going to have single coverage on him.
And Butler will take a three, and he's short.
Yeah, he's got to look for a better shot than that.
Balderson down low. Axel for three. And another three. All of a sudden it's 8-2, and Patrick Thornhill wants to call timeout and check this thing over. And while we got a moment, we'll remind you of our sponsors. Our live sponsor, Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air. There's peace of mind knowing they're able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found in Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons, 825-3530. Well, the three-pointer has come into play early in this game, Gary Deal. 8-2. Eastern View is trailing the Atlee Raiders.
Yeah, we were at this point several games ago, Donnie, with Eastern View and being down 8-2, and Coach Thornhill called a timeout to get them in their flow, and it was smooth sailing the rest of the night. Let's see if that works tonight. Triple teamed again. Got to look for Butler. Yeah.
And a nice play by Axel. This kid can anticipate and good ball player. Trying to work the ball down low, Davis.
Atlee is a very patient team.
In the corner. Out it goes to Hollins. Webster on him. Davis, or rather Axel, missed the shot from the baseline. Amari Robinson will set up the play, and now Hunter. Robinson takes it to the basket, dumps it off to Long for two. And that's what you got to do. You take it in there and...
Got to penetrate,
yep.
right.
And somebody's got to come off Long to get you. Hollins out front, in the corner.
And Coach Thornhill may go to a press before this is over, Donnie, just to get the game moving in a faster pace.
Oh, nice move down there. 10-4, 6-point lead for the Raiders. Coming down on 1:20 to go in the first period. Robinson. Hunter will take a three. No good. Rebound Webster. Robinson for three. He can't get it to go. And Atlee will take the ball with 1 minute to go in the first period, leading 10-4. From the corner, Hollins missed the shot. Fighting for the rebound is Axel, and a foul. Nope, we got a jump ball. For a moment there, I thought Corey Long had been charged with a foul, but no.
Yeah, Atlee's hitting the boards, and they're getting beat inside on the boards right now, Donnie. Eastern View is.
Subs coming in for Atlee. Jump ball, the ball stays with Atlee, who puts another 2 points on the board. Jacob Gompers, another senior, 12-4.
Yeah, they have 4 seniors that start for Atlee.
Butler, and he nails a three. We needed that one. 12-7.
Yeah, half-court trap now.
And a turnover. Hollins can't control the pass.
Yeah, I think you got to let Ricky Butler kind of go one-on-one here because they're going to double and triple team Corey. That's going to leave Ricky Butler in a one-on-one matchup. So I'd like to see him take it to the basket, though.
We have 7 seconds left. First period. Butler will take another three. No. Tapped around. Buzzer sounds. First quarter comes to an end with a score. Atlee 12, Eastern View 7. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, Answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system, there's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center. The service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
So far, it has been mostly Atlee. The Raiders are leading 12-7, Gary Deal, and the Cyclones will put it in play for the second period.
Well, the pace of the game favors Atlee right now. I think got to try to speed the game up.
Robinson, Hunter for three. Problem is, if you can't get it to long, then all of a sudden you start taking these three-pointers. Well, you live with a three-pointer, you die with a three-pointer, too.
Exactly, Donnie, and that's why they need to speed the game up and get in the transition game.
A lot of subs in there for the Atlee Raiders now. Garrett Bradley. Rosso. Takes it down the lane. Ball is kicked away. Hunter. Nice pass ahead to Robinson, but he couldn't save it. He threaded the needle with that pass, but it was just a little too low for Robinson to pick it up.
Yeah, Corey rushed that a little bit. He should have kept his dribble alive and came on up the court.
Or got into a guard.
Well, I think he could have scored off of that.
Pressure now by Eastern View.
Yeah, they're trying to increase the pace of the game.
Almost a completely new team in there for Atlee. Martin down low. And a foul is going to be called on Robinson.
I thought there was a walk before that, Donnie.
And so did the fans behind us. Eastern View needs something. This crowd is awfully quiet. We need something here to get some noise in this place. That would, I think that'd be worth 5 or 6 points right there. Jacob Gompers at the line. Got it. 13-7, 6-point lead. As Butler goes out and Hunter comes back in. So the only one big man in there now, and that's Corey Long, who's working the official over there. 14-7, 7-point lead for the Raiders. Robinson trying to make a move down low. Jace Jackson in for Eastern View.
Jace Jackson can shoot, Donnie.
Yes, he can.
Get the ball.
And he's going to get an opportunity right there and show you what he can do. I think you're psychic, Deal. Pressure. They're all over everybody now. All of a sudden, Eastern View has got some gas there. Nice play by Long to block it. Webster 1-on-4 brings it back out. And a foul is going to be called on Atlee. Hey, 14-10. Eastern View has pulled it back to within 4. Robinson in the corner. Jackson can't get that one. Hunter comes down with a loose ball. He fought him for it. Long outside Robinson. 3! All of a sudden the crowd has come to life. 14-13.
Hunter, Tamayo Hunter.
And bodies clashing in there everywhere. It could have been Long, could have been Webster, but I think it's going to be Webster called for the foul. as Ricky Butler sets to check back in.
Well, we've seen the intensity of the game go up. We've seen the pace of the game go up. All that favors Eastern View.
Yes, it does. Josh Turpin at the line for Atlee. Got it. 15-13, back 2-point lead now. Corey Long gets a break, goes out for a rest. Butler's back in. Second shot for Turpin is good. Got a favorable roll. 16-13. Webster outside. Robinson knocked away.
Yeah, it was careless passing there.
Raleigh. Martin looking for help. Webster right there on defense. Raleigh. Butler on him. Nice turnaround jumper there, will not go. And out of bounds, touch last by Atlee. So it will be Eastern View ball, trailing by 3 and can tie the ball game with a 3-pointer. 4:49 to go.
I'd put Ricky Butler down on the baseline and Corey Long on the opposite block and let Ricky Butler go one-on-one and try to create. But he looks like he's playing at the top of the key now. Now he's on the baseline. Yeah.
And lost the ball out of bounds, knocked out by Atlee.
That's the right idea there, though.
And now a whole new group coming in for the Atlee Raiders. Members of the starting 5, including Axel, rival Axel. Robinson trying to get it in, way outside. Butler takes it down the lane, puts it up, no good, followed long. Butler got it, lost it, and is fouled.
That's the scheme that you need to go with right there.
Drew Hollins complaining that he did not commit the foul, but the official says otherwise, and Ricky Butler will go to the line. His team trailing by 3. And now 2. Second shot coming for Ricky Butler. Got them both. 16-15, Eastern View trailing now by only 1.
Speeding up the game now, Donnie. Full court press. Let's see what that does.
Balderson. Robinson was on him. In the corner, Axel out to Davis.
I'm surprised that Atlee doesn't set more screens for their shooters.
Nice block there by Butler. Robinson takes the 3. Got it! Eastern View with its first lead of the night, 18-16, and Atlee wants a timeout to talk this over. Timeout on the floor, 3:41 to go. Eastern View leading 18-16. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Well, it was a 7-point Atlee lead. Now all of a sudden it's a 2-point Eastern View lead, Gary Deal.
Yeah, and Coach Thornhill's gone to pressing full court. That's speeding the game up and plays Eastern View's favor. And we see a difference on the scoreboard now since then.
Clay Balderson working against Amari Robinson. Outside to rival Axel. Ball is down low. Axel, double team, turns, puts it up, no. Tapped around, Eastern View couldn't control. Atlee moves that ball. They don't dribble a lot, they pass. Nice block inside. Hunter. Butler way out front now. Under 3 minutes to go, first half.
I like to see Ricky down there on that baseline where he can go one-on-one.
Butler takes off, dumps it off to Long for two.
That's what I'm talking about right there, Donnie.
That's what I'm talking about. 20-16, 4-point lead for Eastern View. Off the glass, no good. And Butler comes up with a loose ball. Butler takes a long three and cans it. Oh my goodness, downtown Ricky Brown. 23-16. Balderson, Robinson on him. Gets a pick. Give and go, and he lost the ball down low, and it is going to be Eastern View basketball, I think. No, official pointing the wrong direction. That official just acknowledged that he made a mistake.
Corey is sleeping over there.
Three-pointer from outside, no good. Axel clears, turns, and is fouled by Butler. You know, you hear all these fans in the stands being referees. You know who I miss? Chucky Jennings.
Chucky Jennings. I haven't thought about him in a while, Donnie. He was a good guy.
Chucky Jennings, he loved to get on the officials. Axel puts the first one in.
He was a good guy.
Yeah, Chucky passed away a few years ago.
I graduated with Chucky.
He was that old? He didn't look that old. He didn't look as old as you did.
I'm just in the AARP. You're in that super duper AARP.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, deal. Axel's second shot will not go, and Amari Robinson right there to get it. 23-17.
Sasso in the game.
Number 3, Dom Sasso.
Need one of those breakaway dunks. Fire the crowd up. I think Eastern View might be running a little clock here, waiting for a good shot.
Well, see how it goes.
Looking for Jace Jackson over here in the corner.
They bring it back out again. Robinson has his pocket picked and then picked right back up by Jackson. Webster had a shot, wouldn't take it. Trying to get free, double teamed, and Patrick Thornhill calls timeout. Timeout on the floor. 56 seconds to go in the first half, 23-17. Eastern View will be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Well, we got us another ball game deal. 23-17. Eastern View trailed early, is now leading.
Yeah, they are, Donnie. And once again, I think Ricky Butler's the key because they're going to double and triple team Corey. That means Ricky's got to try to go one-on-one and create.
And
don't need that.
Corey didn't create there. And let's see what the call is. I'm not sure how that happened, but Atlee's going to get the ball, I think. Axel was trying to throw it off Eastern View player. Didn't get it. I thought he stepped on the line anyway. Officials say no, outside. The Raiders working the ball. Hollins. And losing.
Eastern View's
Rouse.
playing good defense.
Right.
Can't leave him open though. He can shoot.
He just showed it there, but that's a 2. 23-19. 25 seconds left to go, first half.
All right, let's get the last shot here, guys.
And let's get a good one.
Let's get a good one. Go in, up on the scoreboard. I'd play for one here.
10 seconds. Webster pulls it back out. Butler, he'll take it, but he won't get it. Kicked out of bounds with 4 seconds. It will stay with Eastern View.
That's where Ricky's got to go with the ball there. Go baseline. Realize how much time's on the clock.
Well, you got 3 seconds. You got time to get it in, maybe to half court, and then you got to throw it up.
Need a Steph Curry here is what we need. You see him the other night, Donnie?
No.
My
I heard
goodness,
about it, though.
My goodness.
I heard about it.
16 threes.
Long is fouled. Now, that was not a smart foul. You got the big man who never shoots outside throwing up a half-court shot, and he is fouled and will go to the line with 2 seconds left.
I think what happened there, Corey was on the move, really, he slowed to a complete stop, and the player ran into him. That should be a shooting foul because he was shooting the ball.
Yes, he was shooting the ball. Corey is pleading his case that he was shooting the ball. The ball was halfway to the basket. This is not good. 2 seconds left. Robinson, and he shot it. And now we have another foul at the buzzer. Are they going to say this was not a shooting foul? Yes, they are going to say this is a shooting foul, and Amari Robinson, with time expired in the first half, will get 3. And now the Atlee coach is over there pleading his case.
Yeah, it might have been a little makeup call there, Donnie. You know how those makeup calls go.
No, they don't do that. Amari Robinson missed the first one. He got 2 more. Free throws may be big in this one. Got that one. 24-19. All right, let's go in on a positive note. 1 out of 3 as the first half comes to an end with a score of the Eastern View Cyclones 24, the Atlee Raiders 19. We'll be back with the second half of tonight's game in just a few moments. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are back and getting ready for the second half of tonight's ball game. The Region 4B quarterfinals between the Eastern View Cyclones and the Atlee Raiders. And as we come back, there's Corey Long out there working the officials. I'll tell you, he does better than the coaches on that. He goes out there and sweet talks them and First half, Gary, who scored what? Eastern View leading 24-19.
For Eastern View, Ricky Butler had 8, and Amari Robinson had 7, and Axel for Atlee had 8.
Not a high-scoring game, 24-19, as was the first game of our doubleheader. The Eastern View girls winning 41-40 over Cortland, and we're underway. Outside, Balderson, and we got a turnover.
A tough, hard-nosed defense that Eastern View's playing is. They played good defense tonight. I give them credit.
All right, we got that first 3 minutes, Gary.
Yep, first 3 to 5 minutes is very important in the second half. Getting the flow of the game.
Long takes it down the baseline, dumps it off, and threw it away. Balderson to Axel for
Can't
3.
leave him open.
And that's why.
He's the one person you cannot leave open.
24-22 now. Eastern View by 2. Down to Long. Webster kicks it out. 3-point shot outside Robinson, no good. Webster comes up with the ball. Butler for 3. 27-22.
Butler's the key tonight because he's got single coverage on him, and Corey's getting double and triple teamed.
Down the lane, shot up, no good. Davis.
I'd like to see Ricky go with that ball and take it to the hoop some tonight too, versus just shooting threes against one-man coverage.
Butler. Webster out front now. Webster will take a 3. Cannot hit it.
They come out on him.
Axel.
Good defense by Jace Jackson that time.
Davis in the corner. Long on him. Finally gets it out to Balderson.
Got to come out on him.
Trying to get inside there and not having any luck. Eastern View playing some good defense right here. Rosso wheels and is fouled by Jackson.
Good defense though. Good thing about it, Corey Long doesn't have any fouls. Ricky's got 2, but they're not in any foul trouble. That's a good thing for Eastern View.
Yes. Drew Hollins will toss it in here in front of us. Webster on him. Rosso. Three-point shot outside, no good. Rebound, Atlee. And Davis' second shot goes in. 27-24, Atlee back to within 3. Good crowd here tonight. Both sides are pretty much filled. Few of them cleared out after that first half that came just for the girls' game. Butler underneath to Long, and he is fouled.
Yeah, that's what Ricky's got to do. He's got to get on that baseline, create, penetrate, and he's either going to be able to finish at the basket, or he's going to be able to hit Corey Long for a nice, easy shot.
They have to get, if you're double or triple teaming Long and Butler comes in, somebody's got to get off of him.
Yes.
Which leaves him an opportunity. He's got to make those free throws.
We talked about this before too, Donnie. Corey's got to shoot for the front of that rim.
This is the first one. He'll have a second. And banged them both off the back of the rim. Pressure in the backcourt now. Loose ball for a moment. Long, good defense, forced him outside. Rosso.
Got to find Axel. You can't give him that. Good D by Ricky.
Axel got free there down in the corner. They can't get it to him.
Can't give him that. Good defense.
Axel.
Good defense. Good defense.
No good.
Good
Tap
defense.
up, no good. Long comes down with the ball and protects it. 4:16 to go, third period. 27-24, Eastern View by 3, and now 5. Corey Long from outside, 29-24. 4 minutes, third period. Down low, nice play there. Good block by Butler. Subs coming in now for Atlee.
Hunter back in the game for Webster.
Raleigh Excel brings in a lot of ball players. Plays about 9. Davis. Oh, he went up and came down.
It's an important possession right here for Eastern View. I just have that feeling, Donnie. If they could score here, and put a little space in between themselves and Atlee from a score-wise situation, it'll be very advantageous.
Any cushion is good. Jace Jackson
Good
down
pass.
low.
Good
Oh,
pass.
nice. Nice. That's what you got to do. Get it into Corey Long. Nice pass there by Jackson. 31-24. Davis, long on him, kicks it outside to Axel. Oh, what a shot that was, but it wouldn't go in. Touch last by. Well, the official said it was touch last by Eastern View. Corey Long disagrees. Drew Hollins will throw it in.
I can tell you, if I was coaching Atlee, I'd be setting picks for that man right there, Axel. Let him shoot the ball.
In and out. Robinson slows it up. Almost lost it, now does. Axel can't hold on to it. Little frustration there off the padding. Hey, we'll take anything we can get right now, leading 31-24 by 7. But it, like you said, it would be nice to get a little bit more of a cushion here. You may need it going down.
They just need to go back and look for Butler down there and let him penetrate down and either dish it to Corey or finish himself.
Well, he's got a height advantage over the guy that's defending him. Robinson, 3, nope, 3 down, comes down to Balderson, or rather Hollins. And there goes Axel. 31-26. This kid can play the game. He's not in there just because his father's a coach.
I'd like to see Ricky on that baseline.
Well, he'll take a 3 and get it.
We'll take that too, Donnie.
We'll take that too. 31-26.
Yes, very nice shot.
Almost a steal, loose ball. And Robinson had it but stepped on the line. Nice try by Amari Robinson. Remember in the first half I said we needed something to get the crowd into it? Well, I think the crowd is into it.
They should only have about 4 seconds to get this ball past half court, I would think, Don.
And it comes to Axel. I think they give the full 10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm not sure that's correct, though.
Well, they got it. Martin kicks it off left side. Nice drive. And, oh, no, we got a player down on the floor. Long the other way. Robinson, 3. Cannot get it. Webster. Long. Got the roll. 36-26, biggest lead of the night, 10 points. Down on a minute. And a foul is going to be called on Corey Long for reaching in.
That was actually a good foul there, because he was going to have a layup.
He was going to be wide open.
First foul on Corey.
Jace Jackson goes out. Butler comes back in. 1:04 to go, third period. 36-26, Eastern View by 10. And I think we got a tech over here on the Atlee coach, Raleigh XL. His son over there trying to get between him and the officials so he doesn't get a second one. And Ricky Butler will go to the line to shoot the technical, and Eastern View will have the ball. That's a big turnaround. Butler, you know, for a big man, he is good for the free throw line. I hope I didn't jinx him here.
Got a nice touch.
He does, just barely gets it over the front iron.
I jinxed him, Donnie.
Sorry about that, Rick. 37-26. Eastern View, minute 4 to go. Hey, we can't count our chickens, man. Remember the last game? We had an 18-point lead and let it get away.
25-point lead. And hopefully they've learned their lesson here and going to concentrate and finish this game out.
Robinson. Butler will just stand there, under a minute to go now. Hunter has not played a lot here in the second half. We haven't heard much from him. Butler, no. Rebound. Atlee, and that's stolen by Webster. Robinson from the corner, down under.
Pass.
Long, missed it. Got it back, got it. No. We got a holding foul. And the basket will not count. And that's about 3 times they have not counted baskets. And I thought he was in the act of shooting while he was fouled. Anyway, 37-26, Eastern View leading. The winner moves on to Friday night. And if Eastern View wins, it will be right here against we know not who at this particular time. Little sweat there on the floor. Perspiration for you upper class folks.
Eastern View's got to settle in now and make this a good possession, Donnie.
Hunter, outside, Webster. Long with a pick, Robinson baseline, dumps it off the lawn. Butler for 3, short. And it will go to Atlee for perhaps the last shot of the quarter.
See, that's where Ricky can improve, because if he gets on that baseline and take it to the basket and use his size and use the all-around game, he's going to really be a good player. So I hate to see him settle for those long outside shots all the time. He does need to shoot them sometimes because he's a good shooter, but I like to see him being a little more aggressive and going to the basket and creating.
5 seconds. Robinson, off-balance shot, almost went in. Long, it will not count. Third quarter comes to an end with a score. Eastern View 37, Atlee 26. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We get set for the fourth quarter, the last 8 minutes of this game, with the Eastern View Cyclones leading the Atlee Raiders by a score of 37-26. The winner moves on to the semifinals on Friday night. The loser is finished for the season. Eastern View girls have already won tonight. Underneath, long. Couldn't come up with that pass. It hit the rim. A little too hard on that throw. Backcourt pressure now. Axel across the line. Trying to work it into Rosso.
I feel like the only guy that can really beat you on this team is Axel, number 13, Donnie. Ricky Butler can stay on him.
Nice pass from Corey Long down to Tyree Webster. 39-26. All the way. Block. Amari Robinson. 2-on-3. Webster pulls it back out. Didn't have the shot. Butler. Jump shot. In and out. Butler, the rebound. Butler scores. All right, we got our cushion now, 41-26.
That's what I'm talking about. Ricky Butler using his size inside. He needs to do that more often. I know it takes a lot more effort, and he gets tired sometimes, I believe, but that's what I like to see right there.
Well, you saw it there, and while we got a moment, we'll remind you about our live sponsor, Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air, there's peace of mind knowing they're able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found & Sons, more than a respected funeral home. They support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530. 41-26, a 15-point lead for the Eastern View Cyclones, their biggest of the night. Davis. Axel for three. A little too far out, and he didn't have the shot to try to force it up, and look who's got the ball. Corey Long. Pulls it back, looking for help. Robinson double team, trapped there at half court. Beautiful. Hunter wide open, missed it, Long. Oh, that's a goaltending. Goaltending is going to be called, and Hunter will get the 2 points. 43-26. Somebody was above the rim there and hit that.
Well, the pace of the game, Donnie. Remember we were talking about in the first quarter and the half of the second quarter. They started increasing the pace of the game, and it's turned in big time in Eastern View's favor.
Axel. Long three-pointer from outside, off the mark. Rebound, Robinson. Amari takes his time. Webster. .541. And a steal. Can't hold that ball down for too long, and a foul is going to be called on Hunter.
Got to have some good crisp passes. Cannot lob the ball when they're trapping like that.
Well, I think at that point they were just not so concerned with getting a basket as they were running time off, and too many passes there.
That was a good foul by Hunter, though. He didn't give him an easy layup, and he's going to make him earn him at the line.
Keenan Martin missed it, so he saved at least 1 point.
That's right. Hunter, he's always hustling. I love the way DeMaio Hunter plays.
Oh, he's a good ball player. 1 out of 2. 43-27.
I think they're going to have to work off the high post here a little bit and have another person down in the low block for an easy basket when they break that trap. Like right there.
Outside, Butler for 3. No. Rebound.
I'd rather see Ricky Butler down there in the low block or Corey Long.
Yeah, I didn't think he needed to take that shot, but, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Axel working on, and Butler gets the rebound. Butler gets the foul down under.
That's 3 on Ricky.
Well, at this point, 5:01, I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference. He's not going to take him out, I would think, right now. First shot up and good by Kenan Martin. 5:01 to go in this ball game. 43-28. And 29. Well, we don't want to let them back like we did the other night. Caroline.
This is a big possession, Donnie. I like to see Ricky Butler down there in the low post instead of DeMaio Hunter, where he can finish.
And I want to see him work to score, not work just to kill time. Oh, yeah, wide open. Nice play there. Nice pass in there by Hunter. And a nice finish by Corey Long. 45-29. Axel looking for help underneath.
Good D.
Hunter, a rather long to Robinson. Missed it. And Hunter is going to be, Long is going to be charged with a foul. And Corey Long is winded. He's got, when you see a player with both hands on his hips, you know he's tired. Second foul on Hunter. Axel lost it out of bounds, but Tyree Webster touched it last, according to the official. 4:23 to go. Balderson dumps it off to Axel. He will take a 3, and he cans it. This kid can shoot.
You got to stay right up in his face, Donnie. You cannot leave him. He's the only one that can beat you.
45-32. I'm not sure what's going on. Now
he thought that line right there was the half-court line.
Was the half-court line. He didn't bring his glasses.
I think he's in that AARP category too.
No. With you, not me. Now you got to get it in. And Robinson gets it in.
Look to pass. He's dribbling too much. There it is.
Long. Cannot get it to go. And Robinson comes up with a loose ball. In the corner, double team. Timeout called by Patrick Thornhill. 3:36 to go. We will keep it here, 45-32. Well, we got another finish, Gary Deal.
Yeah, we do. That was a good timeout by Coach Thornhill. Not only did they run some clock there, but he called a timeout. Now he's going to give them a little break, you know, get their wind back and be able to go over some strategy here for this possession.
Well, Corey Long has missed about 2 or 3 easy shots down under, just a little bit too quick on the trigger there, and not quite finishing it. But hey, this has been another good ball game. The winner will play on Friday night against probably Huguenot, and the loser will go home and get ready for baseball or soccer or whatever the spring sport in that he does play. 45-32, Eastern View, who trailed by 7 early in the ball game, is now up by 13.
And the only person that scares me on the Atlee team really that could get him back in the game is Axel. You just can't give him any threes and let him hit a couple.
Well,
just got to pay attention to him.
And meanwhile, it wouldn't hurt if we got a couple more baskets. Webster, double team, knocked away. Amari Robinson comes up now, 3:20 to go. A lot of pressure, down low. Oh, nice play. Webster is fouled. Again, he didn't finish, didn't get the ball in the basket, and he's kind of kicking himself for that, but he'll go to the free throw line. But now these free throws are becoming all important. And Tyree puts the first one in.
Good shot by Tyree. That's an important shot right there.
It is.
It's very nice. Good ball rotation on the shot.
Second shot is no good. XL comes down with the ball, almost threw it away. Balderson.
Good D by Ricky that time.
Three-point shot from way outside is good by Clay Balderson. 46-35. Still a lot of time, under 3 minutes. Long kicks it out to Webster. Robinson. Eating up some clock, almost a steal. Butler, you got to try to score here, and that's what we're going to do with Long. He didn't get the basket, but he drew the foul.
That's where, like you said earlier, Donnie, he's a little quick in pulling the trigger. He needs to just take a little dribble, a little pump fake, let him foul him, and then go up. You know, and that way he'll score every time. He'll learn that.
And the guy who fouled him took the worst end of that deal. We're talking to Patrick Thornhill. He said he plays him sometimes in one-on-one or some pickup game. And he said that Corey Long has beat him up a couple of times on there, banging up against him. And got 1 out of 2, 47-35. Back to a 12-point lead, 2:31.
Not over yet, Donnie. It's like the
no,
other
it's
night.
not.
And stay on Axel out there. No threes. Don't want to give up any threes here.
Three-point shot. Oh, my goodness. Drew Hollins. He was in his face, and he still got it. 2:17 to go, 47-38. Another timeout. We got timeout. We'll pause for 30 seconds on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
All right, we're back. 47-38 is their score. I was over there across the way at halftime, and a couple of Patrick Thornhill's aunts, the twins, Darlene and Doreen, are here tonight to cheer nephew Patrick on. 2:17 to go, and Gary, you said it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
No.
The large lady has not sung.
Yeah, you can't give up threes at this point of the game, and I think Coach Thornhill will extend the defense and try to not give up threes. So.
Well, we missed some easy shots down here. We've had some 2 or 3.
Yes.
Easy shots under the basket that just didn't go in. They weren't finished.
And there's going to be somebody open under the basket because they're trapping him. And just swing that ball.
And I hope they don't try to slow it down and lose it.
Oh,
that's what I mean. All the way, 2 points. Clay Balderson, 47-40. You got to keep scoring. You cannot relax. Almost another steal, and we got a foul that's going to be called on Balderson.
Still not in the 1-and-1 though. Got one more foul to go.
1:49 to go on the clock. 47-40 Eastern View leading. In the backcourt, Robinson brings it in against Balderson. Almost knocked away. Long. And what are they going to call there? They're going to call a foul. And that's the 7th team foul.
That's a good foul too, Donnie, for Atlee, putting Corey at the line. 1-on-1 situation.
Well, he threw 2 bricks up there the last time. Maybe he's got the range now. Like you said, look at the front iron. Could not get it to go.
Off the back of the iron again.
134.
All right, no threes here.
Gompert outside. Long three. Oh my goodness, off the glass, Drew Hollins. 47-43. Coming down on a minute 10. Almost a backcourt there. Another heart stopper. Long has it knocked away, and he will go to the line again.
Well, he's got 2 shots this time, though, Donnie.
Well, he's got to make them. These are super important. 47-43. 4-point lead for Eastern View. Off the front iron this time.
No, it's supposed to be 2 shots.
That's 2 shots. That's 2 shots. Well, if it was a 1-and-1, the basket would go. If it's a 2-shot.
It's supposed to be 2 shots.
Oh, no, we got the officials are going to have a head-to-head here.
Yeah, come on, officials. He got fouled in the act of shooting.
He did, and he should have 2 shots.
Officials not refereeing this game very well tonight. It's a couple cases.
Second shot long. Missed them both again. And Butler with a steal. And Butler is fouled. And there's the man you kind of want at the line. Butler's a good free throw shooter. 51 seconds to go. Eastern View hanging on for dear life after being up by 15. Now are ahead by only 4.
That was a big steal by Ricky on that.
It was. Now if he can make these 2 free throws. Oh, this is a 1-on-1. And he got the one. Now he's going to get the other one. 48-43. All these points now are humongous.
That's 18 for Ricky tonight.
Well, you said he had to have a good night because Corey Long was double teamed. Got them both. I like the way this kid shoots free throws. And we got a timeout on the floor, 51 seconds to go. So what do we do now, Gary?
Well, come down, play good defense, and don't give up any threes. I mean, the last 3 that went in, he should have called that. Remember, if you bank it in from—
That's right. You got to call bank or it doesn't count.
Got to call bank, so I'm not sure why they counted that, Donnie.
Yeah. And some people are sitting out there in the audience and say, what are they talking about? If you play horse and you bank it in, if you call bank, you got to bank it.
You got it, that's right.
Anyway, 51 seconds left to go. 49-43, a 6-point lead for the Eastern View Cyclones. All right, and they are apparently giving out we've got the list here of the all-district team, and we will give that to you after this game is over. But we got a lot of Eastern View players and coaches on that list. But right now, we're hanging on to a 6-point lead with 59 seconds to go. Davis.
No fouls, no fouls. Don't want to foul here.
Balderson driving, kicks it out. And a steal. Jace Jackson.
That should do it.
Butler leads it ahead. Robinson is fouled. Amari Robinson will go to the line. (49-43), Robinson got it. 50-43, 7-point lead.
It's been a good ball game tonight, Donnie. Some good skilled players out there.
Yep, on both sides.
Yep.
Missed that one. 28 seconds and counting.
Don't want to stop the clock here.
Three-pointer from way outside and a foul. Drew Hollins will go to the line to shoot three.
That's what you didn't want.
Nope, we didn't, but we got it. But we have enough cushion, I think, to survive it. 50-43. Hollins will get three shots. Little perspiration on the floor there. $19 seconds left. The winner moves on and plays on Friday night. The loser goes home. Hollins will get three. Got the first one. 50-44. Second shot, Hollins. Got the second one, nothing but net there. 50-45. This is getting down to the fingernail biting stage here now. Got it. 50-46. And Atlee will call timeout. Trailing by 4 with 19 seconds to go. And you know, Gary Deal, they're going to put a lot of pressure on this inbounds pass.
Yeah, they are, Donnie, and they're going to foul if they don't come up with it. So Eastern View now is in a position where they're going to have to hit their foul shots. Where if they could have got past that possession, they wouldn't have been as much pressure on them. Now there's a lot more pressure at stake on the foul shots.
Well, and you try to get the ball in the hands of your best foul shooters with Ricky Butler, who's not a guard, but he's a good foul shooter. Amari Robinson, good foul shooter. Hunter. So I would think that it probably is going to be left up to Amari Robinson because he's the best ball handler, and they're going to keep it in his hands and make a break with his free throws because you know he's going to get fouled if they don't steal, and we don't want that.
Correct. I feel the same way, Donnie. I think they will try to get Amari open or maybe bring Ricky in from the foul line to the ball. If he's lining up, no, he's going to throw it in.
All right, Butler will throw it in. A lot of pressure here.
There he is.
Robinson brings it up the sideline. And we got a whistle, and what was that? Balderson is charged with a foul, I think.
That looked like it came from the official way down there, Donnie.
It did.
That was not his call, and I agree with the fans back here. They didn't really foul him.
Well, the goaltending earlier in the quarter was the call from way out in midcourt. But we'll take it because DeMaio Hunter makes the first one as Long comes back in and Jace Jackson goes out. Second shot by Hunter. No good.
All right, no fouls again, Eastern View.
Three-pointer from way outside, no good. Rebound comes down Eastern View. Robinson is fouled with 6 seconds left.
That'll do it.
That should do it, 51-46. Amari Robinson will be at the line, and he's getting 2 because Atlee is in the double bonus, 10 fouls in the half. And he nailed it, 52-46. Got them both. 53-46, 6 seconds to go. Just let him have his shot. And he missed it. Ball game. That's the end of this quarterfinal Region 4B tournament game with a score, the Eastern View Cyclones 53 and the Atlee Raiders 46. You're listening to Eastern View Cyclone Basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
53-46, our final score. The Eastern View Cyclones defeat the Atlee Raiders, complete a doubleheader sweep tonight with the Eastern View girls beating the Cortland Cougarettes by a score of 41-40. We got 2 teams going to the semifinals on Friday night, and both are going to play right here at Eastern View. What a game this second one was.
Yeah, and the girls' game was a great game too. They came through in the clutch. And this game tonight, the boys' game, we know how close it was in the first quarter and the second quarter, and we were talking about pace of the game. And Coach Thornhill turned up the pace, played great, had his team play great man-to-man defense and started pressing. And that really showed up in the scoreboard tonight with that press and speeding up the game like that, Donnie.
Well, Atlee did a number on Corey Long early. They double-teamed, triple-teamed him, and Ricky Butler picked up some of the slack and had a good ball game tonight.
Yeah, Ricky came through, and we were talking about it during the game. He had to kind of go one-on-one against the defensive player that was on him in order to make some things happen. And when he did that, he went in, and they had to come over on him, and he could bounce pass to Corey, and Corey could finish, or Ricky could finish with the ball himself.
Well, it was a great ball game. Again, like the other night against Caroline, it came right down to the wire. Atlee came back to within, after a 15-point lead for Eastern View, Atlee came back to within 4. And, we thought they might get them, but Eastern View hung in there.
They did, Donnie. And Hunter, love the way he plays. I know I say that all the time, but between him and Webster and Robinson handling the ball, but they play such great defense, on-ball defense. They put a lot of pressure on the ball, and that really opens up the transition game for Eastern View. And Ricky Butler led Eastern View tonight with 19. Amari Robinson had 10, and Corey Long had 13. For Atlee, Axel, what a great shooter he is. He had 16, and Drew Hollins had 9.
Well, we have gotten a list of the players that made the all-district team, the all-battlefield district. And Corey Long for Eastern View is first team. Amari Robinson, Eastern View, first team. as is Ricky Butler. We had 3 first-teamers on there, and Quinn Butler for Culpeper was on the second team, and Eastern View's DeMaio Hunter was on the second team. So well represented, and Coach of the Year in the Battlefield District, Patrick Thornhill. And Player of the Year, which is extremely important, you tell him. Corey Long.
Corey Long.
That kid played his heart out all year long, and he deserves to be Player of the Year. Now we got the girls too, and the girls' first team is Kendall Scott for Chancellor. We saw her; she's a good ball player. Olivia Hilliard for Cortland, and Angie Hayanku for Eastern View made first team. Autumn Fairfax made first team, and Trinity Washington made first team. So Eastern View well represented there. And on the second team, Destiny Washington and McKenna Warren. So, and the Coach of the Year, Mike McCombs. That well represented on both the girls and the boys. And both the girls and the boys will be playing on Friday night right here at Eastern View High School, and we will be with you for those games. We don't know who they'll be playing yet, but they'll be playing somebody, and hopefully the games will be as good as the 2 tonight.
Yeah. So we invite everybody to tune in Friday night to us, or hey, come out to the Eastern View Gym and watch it in person. Great crowd tonight, a lot of excitement, and I look forward to it on Friday night.
Live television certainly did not hurt the crowd because they packed to be in here tonight. Until Friday night, this is Donnie Johnston and Gary Deal bidding you a very pleasant good evening, and reminding you once again that the final score of tonight's boys game in the Region 4B quarterfinals, Eastern View 43 and Atlee 46, Eastern View 53, Atlee 46. You've been watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.